Watching you guys roll in here. Looks like we have 4 so far. What's up, guys? How are you doing? 8. Here we go. There's a jump. Hey. Hi. 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 Hey. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to feel like school. Like, I have class at 3. And I gotta go watch class for an hour or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. What's up, Rachel? How are you doing? I'm good. I'm okay, actually. I'm feeling in a snacky mood right now, though, so I'm kind of hoping this distracts me from wanting to, like, snack on anything unnecessarily, you know? How are you guys doing today? Anybody? Hi. This is my first live chat with you. I'm so excited. Well, hello. Welcome. 10 p.m. here in South Africa. Oh, wow. That's a little late. That's my bedtime here. I wanted to ask a question about alternate day fasting. Okay, I like it. It helps me keep on track. Oh, thank you, Juan. That's sweet. It's kind of one of my goals, but I don't know how to even start that. You have a headache, T? Did you try putting some pink Himalayan salt in your water? It sounds like you might need electrolytes. That's what I've learned anyway. That's something that I've learned from starting this whole thing. Feeling guilty. I had dinner last night. I fasted 18 hours though. That's okay. I broke my fast last night too. I needed something and my body wouldn't let go of it, so I had some. I had like a breakfast round. It was like a blueberry breakfast bagel type thing to help push me through, and some cottage cheese, so there was the protein. No, I didn't. I'll try that. Yeah, that's what a lot of people have been saying whenever they have headaches, is to do the pink Himalayan salt to their water because they need electrolytes. Hello. Do I usually put salt in my water on a fasting day? I usually don't, but I don't have headaches, so I haven't found it necessarily. You saw my video 6 or 8 days ago and was very moved. Oh, well, thanks. See if we can get a couple more people in here before we start talking about the topic today, which is going to be lower body workouts. Hey, hello. Just wanted to say thank you for making the Facebook group. It's super helpful. I was actually just talking to Ian about this because I was telling him how awesome it is to have such a great group of people that just come together and support one another, because there's so many people out there that feel like they can't make it through the day, or if they need somebody to turn to if they can't talk to their family, and they can go to the Facebook group and just like post like, I'm having a rough time, and people will try to help them push through it, and it's really awesome. I'm 17, 5, 10, or 11 and weigh 213 pounds. I enjoy all your videos and vlogs because they're so real. Yeah, that's kind of my whole, like, I don't want to say my whole niche, because I don't feel like I really have one, as much as just like coming on here and being as real as possible to people. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of fitness people, I think, that come on there and pretend like everything's fine and dandy all the time and don't post their stresses and their failures on their social channels, and it just makes people feel really bad that they can't be as good as that fitness person, and I think that's kind of unrealistic. So I try to be as real as possible, you know, on these videos and stuff like that, because I want everybody to know that everybody's human and everybody has that. What is it you eat the most of, or just a little bit of everything healthy? I love food, so I really make a lot of different recipes. There's not something specifically that I eat more than anything else, but my favorite breakfast is oatmeal with added protein powder. It just really helps fill me up during the day. Like, for example, I haven't had lunch yet. I did have, like I said, that breakfast, I had a breakfast round bagel thing a little bit ago. But I haven't had anything else to eat today besides the oatmeal that I had this morning, which I forgot to post on the Facebook group. But definitely oatmeal with added protein helps get me through the day. Can you say hi to my daughter, Ashley, please? Hello, Ashley. Hi, I'm at work and you're playing on my phone, which is hidden by my computer. That's funny. Hello, the Facebook group is really helpful. I love the interactions. Hannah says, I just wanted to say hi. I'm on a call. Hi, Hannah, love you. Your blooper video was funny. You should post that to the page. Hannah's a teacher for anybody who didn't know, who doesn't know. And she's making videos for her students right now, and she shared a blooper to us because she was being attacked by a bee, and it was pretty great. What protein powder do you like? I really am not picky about the protein powder. I have a French vanilla one from Pure Organic. I have an Elevation one from Aldi. And then Perfect Keto sent me some products to try, and that's the one I used this morning, that's a chocolate flavor. LMFAO, no, do it! You're so funny. Have I ever tried oatmeal with peanut butter? Absolutely, and a banana. Peanut butter, banana, almond butter, banana. Those are like my favorite, absolute favorite combinations of peanut butter, or of oatmeal. Hello, what inspired you to start vlogging? Did you have a lot of Instagram followers before you started YouTube? No, actually I started vlogging after week 11 of doing intermittent fasting, and I was just like, I'm gonna start doing this not only for a distraction, but like to document my journey along the way, and you know, just for myself more than anybody. Oh, you're done with your call? Cool. And then I just kept going from there, and I remember like I hardly had any subscribers at first, and then it just kept growing and growing. And I actually came across a picture on my Snapchat a couple weeks ago that said I'd hit like 10,000 people on YouTube, and now I'm at 47,000, which is mind-blowing to me. And I have to thank Fledge Fitness a lot for that, because he made that video about me and a lot of people found me through him. But it's just kind of crazy how much the growth has come. And I've noticed too, there's been a lot more growth since people have been home. And my Instagram followers were really just like people that I knew. And so now I have a lot more. So if you scroll back way, like I have over 2,000 posts on Instagram, but if you scroll way back to the beginning of my Instagram, you'll see that I was just like, and I still am, but just like anybody else that posts random pictures on their Instagram. You're a major inspiration to my daughter. Can't tell you how much I thank you. That's sweet. Tell your daughter I say hello. You should try 3-ingredient banana oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. I think I have tried something like that before, but I can't remember. I'm out of bananas right now. Just want to tell you that you're very motivating, so thank you. Well, thank you for being motivated, I guess. I'm just doing what I do for myself and sharing it with other people, and people who see that and can better themselves from that, that's awesome, because I think everybody wants to influence somebody's life in some way, and I'm doing this in a way that I never thought imaginable, which is so crazy, because like I've mentioned a million times before, I'm just, you know, I'm still me. Like I get off here and I go play around on my phone or watch Netflix. Like I think a lot of people, you know, a lot of trolls and stuff online even forget that I'm human too still, and I'm not like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess. And I hope you guys are trying to get what I'm trying to say. Like I'm a normal human just like everybody else. So beautiful makeup. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw on my channel, I posted a makeup video from the El Maquillage Instagram ad thing that's been popping up forever, where you do like a trial of it for 14 days. And I got it yesterday, or no, I didn't get it yesterday. I got it a couple days ago, and I did a video on it yesterday, and I used my sponge to put it on, and then today I used a brush to put it on, and I liked it so much better with a brush. So I'm still experimenting with it, but thank you, I appreciate that. What profession did I have? I worked at a credit union in the mortgage department. So I did mortgages, basically. Nothing too super exciting. My job was not exciting. I sat at a desk all day, and it was just not for me, you know. How did you get used to not eating every day? For me, it's been hard, like more psychologically than hunger. Um, well, I worked my way into it with the first week, but honestly, I just had to tell myself that like you want to change, and if this is the way that you're going to do it, then you need to push through and stay motivated and determined to do it. Because if you don't, I don't know how to say that exactly, but you really, if you want to lose weight this way, you have to be 10,000% in. You can't just be like, well, I want to try it, but if I get hungry, I'm going to break and then I'm going to beat myself up for it. It's like, no, you have to be 10,000% into it. We get you. We appreciate your moments and vulnerability, and the haters need to back the F off. Thank you. What's your advice on portion control if you don't count calories? I really don't know because I count calories. So I don't really have too much advice on that besides maybe get one serving and start off with that, because you know, technically one serving is supposed to fill you up. But I really don't have too much advice on that. I'm sorry. How much water do I drink on my fasting days? Ballpark figure. 2 of these water bottles. So I think this is, I don't know how many ounces this is. 32 ounces, so 64 ounces maybe, and I need to be drinking more. I'm so bad at drinking water. It's terrible. Let's see. When you started ADF and you did coffee and cocoa, how did you make it? What kind of chocolate did you put in your coffee? I did the sugar-free Swiss Mist cocoa powder and used that. And, oh, Hannah. And, it was like 60 calories per packet, and that's kind of what I would help push me through my fasting days. And I did that a lot in the beginning, on the days that I felt like I needed a little bit of push or something. And it was just like having that hot something help me get through it. And at the time, I don't think I was drinking black coffee yet. I can't remember. That was so long ago though, and I have a really hard time like going back and looking at like videos. Like I've never went back and watched any of my old videos. So that's why on day 1000 of this journey, which will be like June 1st, I'm going to go back and do like a reaction video to my very first video, and I have to figure out a way to do that still, because I don't know, I've never watched anything like that before. I just ordered the exact same water bottle on Amazon last night. I'm horrible at drinking water as well. Yeah, and the thing is with this water bottle, because it's a Brita, I'm afraid to put anything in it besides water, like flavoring, because I know it'll screw up the filter. So I don't want to do anything like that. I kind of feel like I need another water bottle if I need to add extra stuff to it. Sandy, the topic today is going to be lower body workouts. I'm going to finish up this last question here, and then I'm going to talk about lower body workouts. And if you guys have any ideas for lower body workouts, lower body workouts, shout them out or type them out, whatever you want to do for that whole thing, because I would love to hear what you guys have for lower body workouts. I had an emotional day and broke my fast with 3 frozen burritos, an avocado, and 2 slices of toast with butter and jelly. I feel so bad. Don't feel bad, Jennifer. It's okay to have those days sometimes where you feel like you need that. You know, I mean, I had that issue a couple weeks ago as well, but there's always tomorrow. You can always get back on track. Just because you had a bad day today doesn't mean a bad day, I guess I should say. Then, you know, just, yeah, like Doug said, no trouble, just start over. You can start over. You can, what I typically do is, if today would have been a fasting day, or like yesterday was a fasting day for me and I had to break and eat, I went ahead and continued with my schedule and ate today, because what I had last night wouldn't have fueled me for the whole day as if it wouldn't have fueled me for all day today with the amount that I had last night, if that makes sense. So I know that I would have been even more hungry today, and then I would have broken 8 again today, and so on and so forth. And so that's why I keep on my schedule. I'm glad you seem like you're doing better mentally. Quarantine has been really rough for some people. It's still pretty rough. Like, I'm not okay a lot of days, but coming on here and talking to you guys definitely helps. Do you try to do clean water fast regularly, or you don't mind the coffee, tea, 0-calorie drinks? I don't mind those personally, but I usually stick with coffee and water myself. Do you also have fam or friends who now also fast? Um, Hannah, my best friend that's on the chat as well, she started. Hannah, how was your fasting day yesterday? I know you said you had a chicken nugget, but it was your first day, so I'm kind of curious as to how the rest of the day went. We haven't talked today, so let us know how it went. But let's go ahead too, guys, and start talking about lower body workouts, things that we can do if we don't have equipment. If questions start rolling in when I'm talking about this, I'm gonna wait until the end to answer them, just because as I start talking, I don't wanna get distracted with like, you know, the questions and stuff popping in. Like I'm just reading Jody's here. You're standing with an army. We are here to support you too. You know, it's just things like that. So anyways, lower body workouts. What are some of your guys' favorite lower body workouts? Mine tends to be body squats. Sorry, reading them as you come in. Okay. Mine tends to be body squats. I love doing squats in general. Just make sure that you're doing these correctly. Make sure you're not bending too far forward. Of course, I'm not gonna show you guys, I'm wearing like a dress and not gonna get down on a wall and show you guys how to do it. But the best way that Ian taught me or suggested that I learned to do body squats is if you stand with your knees against a wall and you come down to do a squat, you don't want to like hit the wall as you come down and you're leaning forward. So you have to try to stay, you know, pretty straight up and down whenever you come down to do your squats. I've noticed a lot of the like women's fitness workout DVDs, they really want you to squat down and push your butt out, which bends you more unnecessarily than you need to be. So lower body squats are good, but make sure that you're doing them correctly. A goblet squat is also good. That would be standing with, you know, like your legs pretty far apart. I don't want to, definitely further than hip width apart, and going down and squatting into kind of like a plie position almost, and doing it that way. Let's see, split squats are really nice to do as well. That means taking one of your legs and resting it on like your coffee table or something like that, an elevated surface, and squatting with either your right leg or your left leg, whatever one is not sitting on the coffee table. Those are really good squats to get as well. Make sure you squeeze when you come up to the top on all squats. I know that's not the best way to really tell you how to do it without showing you. Hip thrust, yeah, that was actually the next one I was going to be talking about too, Sandy. Hip thrust are very good. You can do elevated hip thrust as well, one-legged hip thrust, where you have one leg on the ground and the other one elevated and do thrusts that way. One of my friends is a physical trainer, and he's given me personal trainer, and he's given me lots of advice and stuff on how to do certain things to work out the lower body, just because that's kind of what he specializes in. Another good one would be side to side lunges to make sure that you get, you know, I guess kind of like your hip flexor stretched out too. That would be standing like this and then leaning from one side to the other, you know. Let's see, squats to calf raises. I absolutely love doing squats to calf raises because those ones can really kick your butt. You go down into your squat position, you come back up and you raise up onto your tippy toes. So it's basically squatting to work the glutes, coming up and working the calves, which is a really good one as well to kind of get those muscles working. There's also curtsy lunges. There's so many different variations of lunges and things that you guys can do that don't require equipment if you're at home and you can't. I know I have like all this random like space back here. I feel weird, but the sun's shining. Anyway, sorry, distracted. You can do, you know, your curtsy lunges, your forward and backward lunges, around the world lunges, I think is what they're called, where you lunge to the front and then kind of like not exactly to the side and then back and you go around the world basically. That's kind of one of the squats that Ian actually had me do in the programs that he made for me whenever I first started lifting. We talked about hip thrust. You could do it with both legs down on the ground or one leg elevated and doing like that. There's also donkey kicks. Donkey kicks are also very good as well, that you can kind of work your glutes that way. I personally love lower body workouts. I have, like I've mentioned before, a ton of equipment in the basement that I can do a lot of things with, and that's how I've grown so much in the past year doing these lower body workouts. I've grown a lot, let's just say that. And so those are just kind of the exercises that you can do without equipment. But if you do have weights or something like that, I know Sandy mentioned on there, I believe deadlifts, which is very good. that you can do as well. I'm not really sure how good deadlifts would be without lifting weight, because I've never tried a body weight deadlift before. I'm not even sure if that's a thing. So you could try something like that as well. Deadlifts, Russian deadlifts, or I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. If somebody knows what I'm trying to say, let me know. Those are very good with a barbell. Those are a little bit difficult too. All of the exercises that you do though, focusing on your lower body, make sure that you are doing them correctly, because you can end up screwing up your back and your lower back if you don't do them correctly. For example, the first time that I did, deadlifts with resistance bands, that's a good idea too. You can order those off of Amazon and probably get them sent to your home, and they're really cheap. Good idea. But oh my goodness, what was I talking about now? See, I get distracted whenever I read those messages. Let's see here. Oh, good mornings. The first time that I attempted to do a good morning, which is basically leaning forward with a weight kind of behind your neck and bringing yourself back up by using your glutes, I was using too much of my lower back and ended up screwing up my back for a while doing it that way. And I just dropped my pin. But I drop my pin every video. Have you guys noticed that? That is another one that you can do as well with those types of workouts. So what other ideas do you guys have for lower body workouts that you can do without weights, that you can do with weights? Because I know a lot of people who are stuck at home and can't go to the gym need ideas. Of course, like I've mentioned a million times, go on to YouTube and look up videos, and you will be able to find lots of lower body workouts that'll also get your cardio in for the day, that'll help you get your heart rate lifted as well. Jackie says bike riding. That's also a very good one. That's a good heart elevating workout. Treadmill, walking. I mean, walking of course is good for you. Running, that is for your lower body as well. Dancing, like I've been mentioning I've mentioned this a million times. Doing the Fitness Marshall dance videos are so much fun to me, and I just started to learn a new one today, and it's the Katy Perry one anyways, but that one's fun. Just really moving around and using your legs, and bar, I think it's called, exercises, B-A-R-R-E. That's a really good one because you can combine your cardio with that as well and get into lower body workouts. So those are some of the ideas that you can do. One big thing, of course, look at YouTube, look at Pinterest, kind of come up with some things and see what there is out there. Darby is a website, I believe, but they also have their pictures up on Pinterest of different exercises that you can do to target those muscles. So there's that as well. But yeah, like I said, roll them in if you guys have any other ideas. I'm gonna try to find my pin that I dropped. I know we had bike riding on there. I think somebody said planks as well. Blog Letty, I can't say that word. How about if you have a bad knee? I'm kind of dealing with that issue right now myself, Jennifer. There are low impact lower body workouts that you can do as well. I'm not really sure what all they are, just because I haven't done much research on that yet myself, but I've noticed that the dancing that I've been doing hasn't been messing with my knee as much. So there's one thing that you might be able to do. Just listen to the signs of your body, go slow. A lot of the YouTube fitness videos, or any fitness videos, if you get them from whatever, if you get them from Amazon or Planet Fitness or whatever it might be, they will usually have somebody doing a modified version of the exercises. And then you can just follow the modified version, and you're still getting in a good amount of workouts that way, but you're just not going as hard, because if you have a bad knee, you don't want to hurt yourself in the long run by continuing to push yourself, you know, like that's how I look at it anyway. The word is pronounced like Pilates, but with blog in front of it. Blogatis. Pilates, Blogatis, is that right? That sounds like a freaking baloney or something. Yoga is very good. We've talked about this multiple times. Yoga is such a good overall body workout. I mean, you don't have to go hard, and you can do yoga every day and still see results. So it's run by Casey Ho. She has an amazing energy. Tiffany, nice try. Is that right though? You said Pilates, Blogattis. Blogattis? Blogettis. Bloglottis. Bloglottis? I'm giving up now. Please just ignore me. Let's see here. Lower body swimming, yes, that's also a good one. I'm so excited to go swimming again this summer, hopefully at some point. I'm trying to get a pool right now. Blog Lates. I'm giving up. Just send me a Snapchat video of you saying it, please, because I will understand what you're trying to say. I did the Bowser painting, but I haven't sent it with everything going. Were you the one that was going to do the painting of Bowser? Oh my god. I'm actually going to paint one of him today too. That is so sweet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Don't worry about like sending it, you know, with everything going on. I completely understand, but yay, I'm so excited to get that. You have no idea. Yep, you're done. Tiffany. Hello from Pakistan. Anybody else have any lower body workouts they want to talk about? Because we're only 26 minutes into this video and we still have so much time to talk. We have another almost 30 minutes to talk about things. Unless you guys can't think of anything else. Because, yeah. I love laying on the couch. That's a great lower body workout, Hannah. Laying on the couch is a good one. I actually follow a girl on Instagram. I can't remember what her name is now. But she's like I want to say body goals to me, just because I'm inspired by how hard she works out, and she's works a lot on her lower body, and that's kind of my goal because I love having curves like that. So I follow a lot of her things and try to do her lower body workouts, and she actually just posted her at-home workout in her pajamas. So yeah. Tiffany, yeah, we talked about squats and lunges. I love running. Duck walk with resistance loops. Duck walk. Is that, I don't know what that would be. Burpees? That's a good one too. I hate burpees though. Like anytime I see someone do a burpee, I'm like, no. Squat and walk. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Get a pool. I want to swim with Bowser. Well, the pool that I'm looking at is like 40 bucks from Target, and I keep showing it to Ian, and he's like, you're ridiculous. I'm like, no, I want this pool, and then for my birthday party, I'll have a pool party, and like 2 people can fit in it, but that's fine. Ugh, I hate burpees. Me too. With resistant loops around your ankles. Yes. What distance do you run? If you're speaking to me, I try to do at least a 5K distance every time that I run. Tell Ian, Graham said he's ridiculous. You know Graham? Hold on a second. Ian! See if I can get him to come here. Anyways, I run basically a 5K mile every time I try to, or 5K. I try to run a 5K every time I run, but with my knee being more messed up recently, I haven't been able to do that. It's bumming me out so bad because I think running is my favorite type of cardio because I can kind of like get in my head and run, you know, and like listen to my music, and I can like run to the beat and everything like that. And for whatever reason, my knee's just been really messed up, so I have to stop running for a while. And I'm also kind of bummed about it because we were gonna drop my pen again. We were gonna do a 5K in July for Casey Pet Project, which helps. The proceeds goes to the animal shelter, shelters, and they moved it back to October. So hopefully by October, my knee will be better and I can run again. So yeah, but it is Graham. Wait. Really? Graham, you're watching my videos? Are you kidding me? Dude, you guys are talking about exercises. I'm making some bomb ricotta and shrimp sauteed in garlic and butter tacos. You are killing me. That sounds so good. With margaritas? Hannah, are you talking, what kind of margaritas are you talking about? I feel like I need to go get Ian again and let him know that Graham's watching my videos, because even Ian doesn't watch my videos. But is it hot in KC today? It's 79 degrees in Iowa, and there was ice on the ground 2 days ago. Crazy weather shifts in the Midwest. With us all in our pool. Oh yeah, right? Like I want to margaritas in the swimming pool. It is warm today in Kansas City. I can't remember what it said it was. Let me look it up really quick, because it's 76 currently and it's hot. No, 77. It's warm, and there's lots of humidity and I'm dying. Hey, Martin. But yeah, what other kind of lower body workouts do you guys have in mind? I want to know if you have any, and if not, we can talk about other things and just kind of chill the last 30 minutes of this video. Is today my fasting day or eat day? It's an eat day for me. For breakfast, I had chocolate oatmeal with raspberries. It was really good. And I haven't had lunch. So it's 3:30 now. So I don't know if I'll eat before then. Deadlifts? Yeah, we talked about deadlifts. Hamstring curls. That's a good one too. Where do I find the dance videos you were talking about? Fitness Marshall on YouTube, the Fitness Marshall. His videos are about 3 minutes long. So you kind of have to like continuously watch the videos over and over again. Josh, any squat with failure body or with weights? Yep. Josh is the one I was telling you guys about. That is my personal trainer friend. And he talks about doing weights. So, or doing the body squats and stuff like that. The hip thrust and yada, yada, yada. 70 in Chicago, it feels great. I wish it was. It's humid here and I'm not good with like hair. My hair is just going to be a frizzy mess. You need to put new inspirational sayings on the light board behind you every day. That sounds like too much work. I've been to Chicago one time. I really wanted to go visit the Shameless house, but I was told it wasn't in a good area, so we never went and did that. Unfortunately, that's okay though. But yeah. Oof. I'm gonna grab my pen again. This may be a dumb question, but what is a deadlift? It kind of, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. Can somebody explain to her what a deadlift is? Because I'm not really sure the best way to explain what that is, and I would really appreciate it. I know it's kind of hard to explain. You might have a better idea if you like look it up on Pinterest, because they'll have like short little clips that show you how to do it. It's all basically kind of like a hinging in your hips, and you use your glutes to help lift. That's kind of how I understand it, but maybe that's not correct. I started alternate day fasting on April 2nd. So far, I've lost nearly 2 kilograms. Is that right? I'm sorry, I don't know those measurements. I don't know what that would be in pounds, but that's awesome. Congratulations on losing some weight. Like that's, I mean, it's what, the 7th? And you've already lost? That's great. That's an awesome achievement. Okay, thank you. No problem. What? Okay, I guess since we're not really having too much more talk. Oh, 2.2 pounds. Hey, that's awesome then. That means like 4.4 pounds. It's a barbell lift. Floor to hips. Form is important. Don't do it without studying the form. Absolutely. Let's go to Disney. I want to go to Disney. Still trying to get to Disney. What is typical food in your state? I'm from Germany. Barbecue. Everybody here in Kansas City eats barbecue. Has your partner always done intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting with you? No, and he actually was attempting to do 1 meal a day and then kind of fell off the edge whenever the whole quarantine thing started happening. He really just eats every day now. But he was the one who originally told me what intermittent fasting was. I was kind of skeptical about it, like a lot of people. And then he like I guess I should say he was doing like 16/8 at that time, and I was skeptical about it. He told me about it. I didn't really believe him. I researched it and then started doing it. So I know that was really random. I'm so sorry. He took you once and he's done. Oh my God. Hey everyone, late on today. Hope everyone is enjoying food today. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle really quick, guys. I'll be right back. And Misty asks, do I count calories? Yes, I do. I do count calories. Do you find it harder for Mondays, first day back to work to be fasted? Not typically, because Sunday nights, I'm not necessarily the best with my dinner portions. So it's kind of like Monday is kind of like a day for me to fast and kind of get rid of some of that bloat and inflammation, and I usually don't struggle on Mondays. Last night I did for whatever reason. Yesterday was my first fasting day, and my husband ended up just eating one meal. Not sure if he was trying to be supportive or wants to join. Maybe he does. How long did it take me to get used to calorie counting? It was pretty easy. So many foods, if you buy like, depending on what you get. I mean, it does take some time, like adding up all the calories for the things that you eat, but if you're putting like cheese on a salad or something like that and it has a barcode on the back, it's so easy to just scan it and add it in. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill my water bottle. Now I'm missing all kinds of things. I was actually gonna ask that. What is everybody making for dinner? Because I am kind of curious. Tonight I am making a shepherd's pie with cauliflower and turkey. I'm really excited about it because it'd be considered a low-carb meal. Instead of using potatoes to cover the top of it, you know, and using beef, I'm using turkey. So I'm really excited. I actually saw this recipe pop up on Facebook. If you guys want me to share it to the Facebook page, I can do that as well. Pozo? I don't know what that is, Sophia. That sounds interesting though. I love your name, by the way. I love the name Sophia. Fasting day, but just wanted some bean soup. Oh. Oops. Today I've been watching many of your videos right from the 10th week of the vlog. You've definitely done an awesome job. Congrats. You inspire me. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Like, that's so long. That's forever ago. That was over 2.5 years ago. Yes, please, link. Hannah says a cheeseburger. I think we're gonna get Five Guys on Friday. Wait, what is today? Tuesday? Thursday? No, Saturday. We're doing it Saturday, my eat day. I don't know what day it is. Link. Recipe. I'll just put that down so that way I remember to do that whenever I get off the chat here with you guys. Kitchari, I don't know, Kitchari, is that how you say that? Calorie counting is pretty hard for me too. I kind of eyeball because I cook a lot of Mexican dishes and other dishes too, but I just make them and the dish does not have a calorie count on what I make. That's a good way too. I know a lot of people do eyeball it. Anymore, I feel like I can eyeball a meal if I go out to a restaurant and look at the ingredients and I can kind of tell what it is. But the thing is with like the whole the thing is with the whole counting calories whenever you go out to eat is there's so many hidden things in the foods that you eat there. There's oils and sugars and salts and so, you know, just so many things that are hidden in the food that you get out at a restaurant. So it's kind of hard to calorie count. My biggest suggestion, if you go out to a restaurant or if you're ordering in from a restaurant now that we're all kind of stuck inside, you can go to their website and see if they actually have their nutritional chart online, and you can kind of go off of that as a better estimate than if you just kind of eyeball it yourself. So that's kind of what I like to do. Shrimp scampi sounds really good too. I actually do have some shrimp and I have a spaghetti squash that I was thinking about making like a spaghetti squash shrimp scampi with. It'll be low calorie and really good. How can you join the Facebook page? If you look up 95 Days of Fasting on Facebook, it should pull it up. It's a group. The page in general is just Rachel Sharp. See if that can help you out on there. And you can also go back and look at the previous live chat videos and find the link that I've linked in it. And I'm going to link it under this one as well. Let's see. Indian, that sounds good. Now you know how I feel about cheeseburgers. Five Guys sounds so good. Haven't been there in a while, right? It just I don't know why I haven't had a Five Guys cheeseburger in so long. And now I just kicked my tripod. And now that we have an air fryer, I'm like so excited to put those Five Guys fries in my air fryer and crisp them up. Having roast potatoes, mushrooms, and asparagus. Had less to eat throughout the day and save my calories for dinner and eating comfort food. I do that a lot too, actually, Michelle. Like the other day, whenever we ordered pizza, I kind of like watched my calories throughout the day so that way for dinner I could like eat as much pizza as I want without feeling guilty, and it was definitely worth it. Thinking about making a pizza from scratch, but I'm feeling lazy today. Carmen, do you have self-rising flour and Greek yogurt? Because you can make the 2-ingredient dough and then make a pizza super easy that way if you're still wanting a pizza. How is your work going with this whole, I can't say what it is because people are getting demonetized for talking about what's going on in the world. Outbreak, everyone, she says. How's everybody's work going? So I might have a stupid question. The day before you fast, should you have a heavy dinner? Not necessarily. I suggest high protein dinners to help get you through the next day. That's something that I've definitely had to take a lot to learn. Some days, you know, at night, if I have like a dinner that's more full of like carbs, of course, the next day I feel myself definitely more hungry the next day. But definitely a higher protein dinner will help you get through the next day a lot faster. Or for higher protein meals in general will help you get through the day a lot faster. Or a lot easier, I guess I should say. But, yeah. What else, guys? What else are we doing for dinner? What do you recommend to have for dinner? I do, personally, a lot of chicken. Too much chicken. I get tired of it. Fish is also good. It's just not very filling, which is kind of annoying. Let's see what else. I make so many different things for dinners though. Like, I think the other day when we talked about dinners, I try to make something new. Oh my God, I keep kicking my tripod. I'm so sorry. I keep making new things because I have a really hard time like retrying the same thing over and over and over again just because I like all foods. I don't know where it went. I think this might be, I think this is just ideas of what people gave me. Let me see here. Dinners. Chicken, pizza, pasta. Watch your portions on that though because it can be super carb heavy and you don't want to eat a lot of carbs like what I said. I get the Impostable pasta from Thin Slim Foods and it's like 0 carb pasta, which is pretty good. Burgers and fries is something I have on here. Encrusted chicken parmesan is something else I have on here. It's really hard to suggest to you guys what to eat for dinner every time somebody asks just because I try so many new things. And yeah, I have a Pinterest board where I have a lot of recipes pinned to. So, do you prefer inside workouts or outside? Well, define outside workouts because like running and walking, biking, those are fun. Inside workouts would be like the Pop Sugar Fitness DVDs, lifting. I like doing all that inside. I don't like running inside on the treadmill. I used to like it more than running outside, and now I prefer to run outside. Chicken and veggies, thin crust pizza with some sauteed asparagus. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that's a good idea. I could go to the store. The stores where I live look more like a science lab right now than a store. I thought I heard Ian, but he was on a call whenever I ran back there. What are your thoughts on alcohol? I think if you count your calories for the alcohol, you know, you can have it. I don't really, I will never tell somebody eat this and not that. Like, that's not my say. Like, you put what you want into your body and you eat what you want, and I'm not going to judge you for it. Personally, I don't prefer to drink a lot of alcohol just because it will, like I've talked about this before. Month 10 of intermittent fasting, I plateaued that month. But that month I had been doing a lot of social things on the weekends, and that included a lot of drinking, and I didn't lose anything that month. So I prefer not to drink a lot, maybe a glass of wine here and there. Sorry, I didn't mean to ask such a complicated question. No, you're fine. It's just, like I've said before, it's one of those questions where it's like, I don't know what to tell you to eat. I'm sorry. Moo is watching you. Tell him Auntie loves him. I like tuna, mayo, onion, cheese, boiled eggs on a bun in the oven. Tuna, mayo, onion, cheese, boiled eggs, and a bun in the oven. That sounds interesting. Kind of reminds me of something that I used to make whenever Hannah and I lived together. It was macaroni and cheese with tuna and peas and like cream of mushroom soup or something like that. And it was kind of like a casserole, or you could just make it in a pan, and it was super filling. We used to eat that all the time. There's a child screaming outside. Have never fasted before, but thinking about giving it a go, looking for practical tips. There's literally a child screaming bloody murder outside. Practical tips on fasting. Can you guys hear that child screaming? I don't know where he is, but that is kind of annoying. I don't know if he's okay, Hannah. Practical tips on fasting, so sorry. Distractions, filling yourself with water helps a lot. Hot fluids also help a lot, I've heard. If you have headaches, magnesium might be something that you're needing. Salt water, or like adding pink Himalayan salt to your water, helps you get through the day a little bit faster and helps because it refills your electrolytes. That's some of tips I have for you. If I have a lot of carbs on eating days, it makes it hard to have a full fasting day. Yeah, see, that's kind of what we were talking about, because carbs will burn more quickly, I guess, than protein, and it makes you feel like, I'm not really sure the best way to explain that, and I don't want to explain it wrong and then be quoted on it, but carbs, definitely eating more carbs than protein will make you hungry on your fasting day. So yes, poor man's meal. Can you explain why eating an amount of calories below your BMR can be bad? If you're eating below your basal metabolic rate is the amount of calories your body burns if you're just resting. So if you're literally sitting here all day long and doing absolutely nothing, that's your basal metabolic rate. If you eat below that, then your body is going to start, you're not even eating enough food to help get your body through the day. Does that make sense? So eating below that will hurt you more in the long run, because then your body's going to be like, I don't know when I'm going to be getting more fuel next. And that's whenever your body starts going into the starvation mode method, or, like the starvation mode where it's not getting that fuel because you're not even eating enough to help your body get through a rest day. Are you going to try to save that kid that fell down the well, or what? I don't know. I think it's the kid next door. It's so hot right here. I'm dying. I agree, liquids help. Any food makes me hungry. Do you have milk with your coffee on fasting days? If I have done it, it's been almond milk, not dairy milk, if that makes sense. So if I do, it's just a small amount. So I usually do more half and half if I do anything on a fasting day, and I've been trying to avoid doing that at all. It's really hard. Like, I'm having a bad time getting back into doing just black coffee. On your fast days, what would you say would be okay to eat? Because if I'm not mistaken, you said when you started, you were allowed to consume an amount of 500 calories. Yeah, absolutely. I have another call. Bye, Hannah. On your fast days, would you say, really, you want to eat something that will fill you up. Yogurt and berries is very good. It's a very filling snack because it's full of protein. Greek yogurt with some berries. That's one thing you can do. You can make some kind of a tuna wrap or something like that, if you have wraps and tuna packets. What are some things that you guys have as suggestions if you feel like you need to break your fast? Like, I want to hear what you guys do if you have to break your fast and eat up to 500 calories. So that way we can give some people some advice on what you guys do, because I know what I do. Usually I try not to break and eat 500 calories, but I want to hear what everybody else says. So instead of salad, that's an option as well. If it helps you get through the rest of your day, then that's perfect too. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I do. Broths are warm, so those kind of help get you through, and those are really low calorie. Hard-boiled eggs and avocado. I'm gonna grab the broth packets that I got whenever I went out to Colorado last time. I visited, if anybody in this chat or future is from Colorado, there's a place in Castle Rock called Littleton Market. I believe it's in Castle Rock. She's so sweet, and she owns this place that's completely like vegan and plant-based. And I went and visited her, and she actually gave me some of these broths to try. So I'm gonna grab them really quick. So they're called Beyond Broths. It's just like in a packet like this. In it, it's soy and gluten-free, no added sugars, always vegan. You add it to some water and let it steep. And then you can try adding some other things to it as well. This is 30 calories. And I know you guys were just in Castle Rock, Graham. There's also this one, Yummy Tummy. Also another one that's good. And then there's this last one that is of a Vitality. And I think she gave me 2 of each, and I've tried them all, and they're actually really good. And I've actually had to have one on a fasting day before, and it actually helped quite a bit. You can get them if you want to order them online at beyondbroth.com and get them from there. And yeah, they're really good. So that's one thing that I got that kind of helps too, if you feel like you need a little something to get you through your fasting day. So you pretty much eat low carb? Not necessarily. I don't really count my carbs. I'm more conscious of them, but it's not like I intentionally am like, I can't eat that because it has a lot of carbs. Like, I might just be like, I'm gonna eat this over that because it has less carbs. So it's like I'm conscious of it, but then do not let me, like, I will turn around and eat a whole pizza. I will. Like, I'm not afraid to. Clean protein, no carb, no fat, rotisserie chicken, bone broth, tuna, fish, etc. I do 0 calorie fast as much as I can. Should have made Ian get you some. I know, right? We gotta go back out there anyway, eventually. Not sure if you ever had cellulite, but if you did it improve with weight loss? I have so much thigh cellulite. It's better now, but it would be great to wear shorts this summer. Probably the oh my God. Autophagy. Autophagy probably helps with that, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know a lot of people talk about having cellulite and stuff on their legs and thighs, but I don't have any. And I think it's because my legs are pure muscle. And I don't want to say that like to sound conceited, but I really don't like, it's kind of crazy. I'm like staring at my leg now because I don't really have any cellulite. But definitely think if you are just starting 500, it's a great way to get into this lifestyle. Popcorn, yeah, I love popcorn. The Smart Pop bags are great because they're 100 calories. I mean, I know that those do have carbs, of course, it's popcorn, but those are really good snacks to have as well if you want to eat something like that to help you get through your day. Hi Megan, everyone is different, but I found that drinking lots of water and dry brushing helps. That's a good idea too. I haven't even thought about that. You can get Beyond Broth on Amazon. Oh, perfect, that's good too. On non-fasting days, can you watch whatever you want and not eat do you mean on non-fasting days, can you eat whatever you want and not count your calories? I don't suggest doing that if you're just starting out, unless you kind of know a base of how many calories you're eating, because you can still overeat on your eat days and not see as much results in a way. So, I mean, I wouldn't say like sit down and eat a whole cake on your eat day because it's an eat day. You know, like maybe if you're smart and conscious about your decisions, give it a try. That's not something that I feel comfortable doing, and that's why I do still count my calories and everything that I eat, because I want to make sure that I'm actually where I need to be, and it makes me feel good. So my legs are also pure muscle. It's all in my tummy. Yeah, that's kind of like the last bit that I'm trying to lose myself, is just the leftover fat in my stomach, you know. But even though I'm still I'm considered at a healthy weight, I'm right where I need to be, I'm ideal and everything. So the reason, like I've said this before, that I'm continuing to do this is for the autophagy benefits, to help with the loose skin, which it's hard for you to tell when you see yourself in the mirror every day. And I'm a person that picks myself apart every time I look in the mirror. But Ian was telling me that he's definitely noticed a difference in my continued prolonged fast with the autophagy. So that made me feel good, because, you know, somebody else is noticing it. Because, you know, I see my body every day. You know, he's not very, he doesn't pay much attention. So for him to notice means something to me. And sometimes over time it will get better on its own. Don't let it stop you from enjoying your summer. And that's very true too. Like, don't feel like cellulite's normal. A lot of people have it. Don't feel like you can't wear shorts because you might have a little bit of cellulite or your thighs jiggle. My thighs jiggle. I still wear shorts. It's hot outside. I want to wear something that I'm comfortable in. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's just my saying though. All right, I'm going back up here to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did though. Anything else, guys? We got about three more minutes before we're gonna go ahead and close this live session for the day. See what else we can talk about. Like I said, I think I'm gonna try to paint Bowser. Not physically, but like on a canvas. Just for fun. Anything, guys? No? Maybe not? Yes, no? Well, if that's the case, then I think we'll just go ahead and sign out of today's live session. Ended a little early today. Tomorrow we'll come back and we'll just do another check-in and see where everybody's going, since today was 16. You know, day 16. Oh, now I have questions rolling in. Can you film a what you eat in a day video? I'm actually planning on filming what I eat as an intermittent alternate day faster. I've done a how I eat video before, but I'm gonna do a what I eat video. So I'll show you guys kind of all the meals that I make. Do you meditate or have any psychological tricks to help you on a difficult fasting day? I don't meditate. My psychological tricks, I like to drink water and work out. Really, like walking and stuff definitely helps me more than anything. Do you come on live when you're fasting? Yeah, I do. My live videos are at the same time every day, Monday through Friday, and I don't do them all on the weekends. So when this video started almost an hour ago is whenever I do the live videos. I'm not sure what time that would be for you. So would you say typically breakfast is your heaviest meal of the day? Anymore it seems to be, but my breakfast is big enough where I eat like I said, the protein oatmeal, or like I'll do an omelet with some yogurt. Like, it's so full and so filling that I don't eat lunch until late. Like, I probably won't eat anything big until dinner time because it's almost 4 o'clock now. So yeah, anymore it seems like it has been. But okay, guys, I think let's go ahead. We have about a minute left, and I'm just gonna go ahead and why do you still fast when you're at your ideal weight? This is what I talked about earlier with the autophagy benefits. I do it to kind of help my skin tighten up the loose skin. I'm tightening up my loose skin with the autophagy, and that's why I do prolonged fast. And not only that, there's a lot of great benefits behind it. So it's not just weight loss, but okay, guys, let's go ahead and sign out the vlog. I know this is, or not the vlog, this is not a vlog, this is a live session. And we will say goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. And we're gonna say goodbye and jump back on here tomorrow. Like I said, 3 o'clock, whatever time that might be for you, an hour back, you know, whatever. So thanks for stopping by and talking and everything. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody had a good time today. Tomorrow we'll just do another check-in video. So if you guys have any topics you want to talk about, bring them up and we will do it then. So I'm glad we talked a little bit about lower body workouts, but it kind of seems like we covered them all at the same time, didn't we? Bye guys. I will talk to you tomorrow, 3 o'clock my time. I don't know what time that is for you guys, but we will see you then. Thank you. I will apply none of it. Bye guys.